Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. Today I'm beaming this live to you from where the little lighthouse stands by the Arc de Triomphe. If we can zoom in. Normally stands next to the Eiffel Tower, but not today. I've had a bit of a reshuffle. In fact, I've reshuffled my entire studio to fit in today's presentation, but we'll get to that in a second. Here are some gifts from friends, twice die cast, got a flag up the top there from Joe, XLT Off-Road Bear. Lighthouse comes courtesy of Sparky over there in Cuxhaven, Germany. The Thunderbolt is from Joe, thank you, from New York State. And license plate, did I mention? I think I did. Anyway, there are many friends of this channel that contribute greatly, so thank you to you all. But we're here to discuss this big green blob. Story behind it, two tubs exist of this magnitude. I've arranged everything in the studio to accommodate, but we'll see how we go. I'll try and give you the best view possible. Not always easy when it comes to bulk purchases, but as I say, we'll see how we go. I haven't seen a thing that is within this box. As I said, there were two. I've had a look at the first one. We'll just open it and take a peek. It was an entire collection purchase. I like to do it that way. But sight unseen by me, my wife picked it up and she transferred it to these familiar green and grey boxes that we use when we do these sort of purchases. But really is a box of unknowns. Looks pretty good. Let's dive in. I've seen this many times, this particular casting in this colour, and the entire purchase was bought on the back of this and another car. It's just a rough guide as to what to expect in the rest of it. This is an Iroc Zed Camaro. Yeah, say no more. That's why I said yes to the purchase, and my dear wife briskly rushed off and purchased it while I was still at work. Got home yesterday afternoon and they were sitting in the living room, these two boxes. I poured myself a glass of Shiraz and went through one box, and we decided, wouldn't it be nice if I opened the second box on camera this morning. And here we are. Well, let's have a look. So this is an Australian version of a obviously an old casting. It's strangely an openable box in orange. Don't often see those. This is a little loco, Australia-centric version. I don't mind ripping open anything as I go because well, most of them will wind up loose in my collection. So, lovely. And I'll do a little neat pile on the rug beside me of boxes, not anything else, don't be silly. Oh, that's good. 5-piece set around town. What are you seeing? I promise to look through the viewfinder a lot more than I usually do when I get wrapped up in these. 1997. Hey, wow. The Matchbox Times, never come across that before. This garbage truck has been reissued this year in Power Grabs. I forget what colour they did this year. Or was that something entirely different I was looking at? I see a lot. With these old eyes. That's new to me, that's new to me, that's new to me. I have a couple of those, but you can never have too many fleet cars or fleet vehicles. So that's really heavy. I'll make a mess of the little studio desk behind me and clean it up as I go. Might have to split this into a couple. The first time I ever saw this one was in a 9-pack just a little while ago, and isn't it funny how things just turn up and you get more familiar very quickly, don't you? It's 2017 release. Whoops, first carnage. First carnage of the morning. Prius, good to have that on the card. I got one this year and ripped it straight off the card, so that can happily stay on the card. From 2010. Oh, good. Morgan Aeromax. Same deal with that one. Oh, don't ask me to read that. Pretty in blue. Oh, good. The Chevy K1500. I won't spin all these cards around. You'll know by the artwork roughly what year we're looking at. I'll go at a fair old clip because we can do a show and tell or some other video in the future. Superb little Lesney edition. Again, one of those ones I ripped straight off the card because the card was damaged on a bulk set I got of these. Wonderful, wonderful. Plowmaster 6000 in green. $2.99. Toy World Fremantle. Fremantle's a port city just near Perth here in Western Australia. Oh, look what I just found. Oh, I like that. Now on the short card. Something tells me I'm going to start collecting carded cars. And here we have a GMC bus in orange. 60th, is it really? And this one's open, good, and interesting to me because I have it in a gift set with a bunch of other things. I won't open it. I've all seen that little fella before. They're just calling it the helicopter. Probably about 2000. 1996, so 97 release. Obviously mint condition, although it's been opened, it's fine. Mercedes GTC. Oh, that's a different livery. How are we going for the viewfinder? I hope I'm doing a better job than I have in some whole videos. Got a few. Oh, what the heck is that? 39 Gangster Chevy. Is it open? It's openable. This is heavy. Oh, I've never seen this casting before. It's a bit dusty. 5-arch wheels. Oh, that's a plastic base, but I would have said it was metal on metal given the weight of it. That is heavy. Bags of cash. Not very inconspicuous, is it? Gangsters like to show off their bling, I suppose. Road Raider. Another non-interesting one in the Aqua King. Just scoot by some of those. To add to the police car collection, Dodge Charger Pursuit from the Heroic Rescue. And another copper in the Sheriff. Same Dodge Charger. Very nice. What is that? Ooh, I've never seen anything like this before. Special limited edition Collectors Club. What year? Tyco days. So what? Early mid-90s? Oh, there we are, 95. What is it? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. The old Model A Ford. Collectors Club, eh? It's new on me. Nice to have. Oh, that's good. A couple of fire department helicopters, but different. It's very good. Gee, I need another glass of Shiraz. It's too exciting. Oh, wow. Just seen something very interesting. But we'll get to it. The Regenerator is what we're looking at, and that's a new colour for me. Wonderful. I do an unboxing of a lot of these as I add them into the collection. Here's one that will be staying on the card because I've got a loose. Lovely Caddy Escalade. 2010 release, that one. This is what I picked up just a second ago. Ooh, wow. And it's been taped up. So we can open that. Flail around for a blade. Screwdriver will have to do. The boxes are in very good shape, so these are big heavy castings, aren't they? So this is the Dragon Racing Team, blah 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 blah, Chinese astrological racing cars. I was just reading it in Chinese, obviously, but you can read it in English if you like. This is what we're after. Ooh, windshields, what is that? Dirty? A little bit dirty. Maybe scuffed. Not too bad. I've never seen this colour in the Merc. Oh wow, very pleased to have it. Both doors open nicely. Yeah, I've got a red one and a black one, and there is a dark blue one out there in the world somewhere I'm yet to find, but nice to have that one. Such a heavy car. Oh wow, Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG in gold. Another one from Fremantle, or Frio, just call it Frio here. Delivery truck in Hertz. This one's actually quite a difficult one to get hold of these days in the Hertz. Comes out in a lot of variants, but good to see that one. And the pole leaves are back. Subaru Impreza. That's quite nice. What year are we talking? 2008 release. And oh good. Hey, you know when you find or you see something for the first time ever, and you didn't even know they came out in that colour? This is one of those, and now happily that's a double for me. Fantastic. Oh, that's odd. White tyres. What's the angle here? Arctic Police. Okay. It's a strange spin on a police car, but whatever. Good. Bmw 328i Coupe, and this feels like one of the metal on metal ones. Nice colour too. And we've got a local. I like how they do these promotional things. This would have been only available at a BP service station, I would imagine. Tied in with an NASCAR mob. Freeze frame that if you can spot a year. I don't know. We'll move quicker than I am. But that's nice to have. And this is quite new. It's unusual to see that in a collection. Maybe our seller just got fed up with his hobby, or again, our Big W is the same as Walmart in Australia. That's sweet to have a double so soon after never seeing them before. Dodge Ram Srt10. Interesting paint job. And what is this? Wow. Wow. 1993. I had no idea they carried that casting forward that far. I'll have to check mine to see if I have that exact livery. That's interesting. Learning all the time. Jungle Crawler, Congo Mix. And Ford F-150 SVT Raptor in a nice orange. And a Bentley Continental in white. You beauty. Oh, see what I mean about the new stuff mixed in? That's very strange. 83 Buick Riviera. These are still peg warmers in Australia. Yeah, this is only last year. Huh. Now the ambulance, I've never seen this in this livery. Ford F350 ambulance. 2016 release. Oh, got another Escalade. Huh. And got the Super Duty 550 in the parts. And a boat. Not really into boats with Matchbox. But here we have the Sea Explorer. And the Silverado 1500 was up. And, that's interesting. I have this one, but I'm not familiar with that shield on the back end. I'll have to check. Different variants just swirl around, don't they? Yeah, Trash Titan. Not something I collect. Oh! I've been chasing this one for a long time. I've got the red one. The red one is the most common. The yellow one is not. Come a little closer. Oh, that's in perfect nick. Wreck truck. Finally. Oh, I'm chuffed. Lovely. Corvette ZR1 in blue. That's nice. I think I have that in the premium version, but not on the card like that in mainline. So, seller enjoyed his ambulances with his Cadillac. 63 Caddy. Gee, oh wow. This is a new colour for me. 54 Jag XK120 SE. Oh, that's nice. 2010. It's very nice. Oh, this is metal on metal, nice and heavy. With the Beamer. Huh, that's strange. I don't see it written anywhere. But this is the BMW, oh there it is. Z8. 2003 release. The Hero City. What is this I spy from across the room? Porsche 911 GT3 in, I was going to say black, but that's actually a very dark green. See if you can read. I cannot. And another dark greenie in the Mini Cabrio 2013. Unimog in blue. Oh, it's that cargo livery. See? Can't see that. So many things I haven't seen in these colours and all sorts of things going on. F-150 Raptor again. Is that a double just in this box? Maybe. As I spy another police car. Oh, it's a Ford Falcon. Newy. And another emergency vehicle. Gee, this is an old casting. They've even still got the five arch wheels on this. Snorkel fire truck. How far did we go with this casting? This is a 98 copyright. Yeah, I think the oldest one I have is 82 with the same wheels. And nothing out of the ordinary with the Ford Cargo skip truck. Isn't just the skip truck? Don't know. It's cool to have. Oh wow. It's open. Oh, they went plasticky. Blue plastic base. Bit dirty. Oh. I didn't know that opened. This might be the first one I've got in my collection because I was not aware that opened. More research needed. How weird. A Skoda. This is a newbie for me. Been chasing this one for a while, the National Parks. 2015 Ram 1500 Police, they're calling it, but obviously National Parks. 2017 release. Took me that long to find it, and here it is. Fiskars Karma in dark red. It's maybe the fourth colour of that I have now. Dodge Challenger. A nice grey, metallic. Oh, looky here. Oh, looky here. I love these Mustangs. What do we see? Oh, wow. I've never seen it in that colour. And now I own it. The thing is, do I rip it open after how many years? Probably 1990. Oh, that's old, isn't it? Get a good look. 1990. That'll come off the card at some point. So for today, we'll ogle it through the plastic. Hey, I've got this in green, and yeah. Is that same badge, maybe? The Mercedes-Benz E420 Police. So much new stuff. Wowee. This is my first Dodge Magnum Wagon. That's a crazy old colour. Not sure about that colour. Not sure if it suits at all. From 2010. Wow. Oh man, I keep on saying this. I'll say it again. You know, when you didn't even know things existed, now I have two of them. Dodge Magnum RT Wagon in blue. Is that 2007? You tell me. Shout at the TV screen. Pass. Scrambulance. Whatevs. Honda Ridgeline in strange colour. Mountain Trek 4x4 on the side. 2010, that one. And oh, that will probably stay on the card even though it's a little bit dog-eared because I have that loose. Hero City Vw. And that's a Seagrave, yes, Seagrave in green. That's quite a recent casting. A recent colour as well. Oh, new colour for my collection, the 2007 Shelby GT500 in red. Sweet. Microscopic print, so I won't bother. Australian collection model. What is this? Children's Hospital, Camperdown, Cumberland. For a big $1 donation. I see. Matchbox probably gave the Children's Hospital a buck if you spent $3.20 on this. Excuse me. There's a bit of dust in this box. Oh, we can open that. Get more dust in the room. Okay. Bit of dust from the packet. Something interesting for the collection. Something colloquial. I think that's a double of something we just saw. Maybe a slightly different colour. Ah, good. I've only ever had one of these. Now I have two. They won't be staying in there for too long. Jaguar Xj6 Police Car. And a blue box. The jacked up Chevy van. It's early 80s stuff. Oops. Yes. A fair of an avalanche again. Not too fond of this one, but I've got a few colours of it now, so they grow on you, don't they? Xj220 Jaguar. And, I just saw this, didn't I? Did I put that back in the box? No, I didn't. That's unusual. It's unusual to get a double like that. Oh man, I love these things. That will be staying on the card because I have it loose, the Jeep. And I didn't know the Silverado 1500 came out in this grey. Now I do, now I have it. Oh, the 62 Vw Beetle. Gee, that's a strange colour. That's nice. From when? 98, so 1999 release. Wow. Oh, that's sweet. Ooh, not sure about the huge Matchbox sign slapped on as a sun visor, but what do? Got to roll with it. Chevy Tahoe. And, can never have too many of these Corvettes. This is the T-top. Love those wheels. And sticking with the sports box, the Sunburner. It was always a strange one, wasn't it? And again with the sports box, the Ferrari F40. Not sure why I did the Italian accent there. Race and Rally, same sort of era, the Sprint Racer. I think I've got an orange one of these. And we've got very recent Ice Cream King in blue. And the Honda Ridgeline in silver. I think that's the second or third colour this morning of that. And a Porsche Panamera in silver. And, oh, son of a gun. Oh, yeah. Is this openable? No. Can't imagine it's going to be in there for long. Ah, yay. That's great. That's great. What year? 86, 87 release. This little mama, I only ever saw this casting in catalogues when I was a kid. Yeah. And now I think this is my fourth or fifth colour. And two new ones this morning. Absolutely, really stoked. Really stoked. Another Big special back in the day. The Quarry Truck. We know this is a Peterbilt. 98 release. Look how mint that box is. And it's slightly out of shape from the big old nasty machines that slapped it together. But Porsche SUV for those soccer mums that are doing well. Hey, that's strange. So I've got that in the light blue box and now the dark blue box. I won't hunt around in the pile behind me to find it. A 97 Chevy Corvette, very heavy casting, nice in red. Wow, what an adventure. This is a strange one. Auto shuttle. Not one they continued, was it? Put that there so it doesn't slide back down on me. Ooh, the Nissan Prairie, or Nissan Prairie, depending on where you're from. I've got a run-of-the-mill one, we'll scooch past. The RSQ, or Rescue 18 tank. And another one of those in the Dune Dog. Yeah, not always going to be stellar, but here we have something stellar. The Fiat Abarth in an opened box. Somebody paid 2 for $5. Show me that shop. Wonder what year that was paid. Where are we? This is 82 release. Where'd I put my little knifey? Here we go. This has already been opened, so we'll take a gander at it now. Put this close at hand for when we feel that urge again. What condition are we talking? Okay. It's just a little bit on the rough side, but not from playware. Maybe from when it was made. They didn't always get them right, did they? Yeah, tempo's skew-if, but that's kind of how they flew out of the machines back then. Lovely to have it. Ah, this is a variant. I've got the bright red one of this. Now the yellow. Fantastic. This one's open, and I've... Oh, it's very Leslie, isn't it? It's a throwback. So, dark box suggests late 80s. Yeah, it's very Leslie in colour and design. Good. Can go with his buddy. And oh, I've got a double of this. First time I've seen this in white, and now I have two. This has got a metal base. No, it hasn't. I just thought that was a bit heavy and had to investigate. I think the other one was a different white, but see what I mean about ripping them open? Oh, it's been squashed. That's heat affected. Look at that. That's heat damaged. That's a shame. Luckily there was another one. It's the mild amount of risk you got to suffer with, oh man, with buying other people's collections. You just don't know what you're in for, but that's life. The Tesla Model S in dark blue. It's always something to pick up your spirits after a slight disappointment. Mercedes CLS 500 is slightly opened, but we'll leave it slightly intact as well. Never seen it in that colour. And another, oh, what's that? Oh, Drive and Play for 75 years. Hey, that's an interesting card. Brand new to my eyes, 2020. That's weird. That's really weird. Let me know in the comments if that's in your shops now, because that's like weird. Completely baffled by that one. Hey, nice blue Bentley Continental GT. Oh wow, a Baja Bouncer. You beauty. childhood favourite. Got another Prairie and a Saab. Look at that. Did they all have that defect or what? My one has exactly the same defect. This one came from Maya for a big 295, probably in the mid 80s. 91. It's a 92 release. They were a big $3 in Perth. It's a different colour for me. The Bridge and Highway Department. 98 release, that colour. We've got a 5-pack. Look at this. Hero City. All convertibles. Got a Chevy, a Merc. Look at the T-Bird. I know I've got a lot of T-Birds, but I haven't got that one. Year. What year? Be there all day with that size writing. Just freeze frame that if you're interested in what year this came out. You might know off the top of your head, but I've never seen that before. Really out there colours, aren't they? Further investigation. Put him on the rug. Hopefully don't stand on. This is open. FedEx. It's really heavy. It's a lot of metal there. You can see why they didn't continue some of these cars, because the amount of metalwork in it is phenomenal. Cool mud. Yet another new colour for me. Oh, did I tell you what that was? It's just the Jeep 4x4, isn't it? Told you a story about the convention I was at a while ago, and I paid $10 for this son of a gun. And I won't go into what I paid for this whole collection last night, and the suspension's perfect on this one. Oh man, swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Because the one I paid $10 for, a shocking $10 for, the suspension's knackered, but oh well. Yeah, whatever. So that's good. What are we here? A Dodge Dakota in red. I think I have that in blue, or maybe green, or maybe both. No, I've got it in that as well. Ford Sierra, $3.29 in the late 80s for the Texaco Ford Sierra. Wonderful. 88 release. Box is okay, but I mean, gee, it's old, isn't it? New one for me, the Rocket Transporter in a dark army green. Not sure how we're going to go. I'm just sort of plonking them on the rug now because the table's filled up. I want to do this in one long video, so rather than chop it up. Slices to go. Luigi's Pizza. Free delivery. One of those. Oh, look at that. Where's the other Jag? You beauty. Oh, it's like Christmas. One with the light bar, one without the light bar. You beauty. What a great casting. Corvette Stingray 3. I was never fond of this, and they've gone over the top with the paint job and the Tyco wheels, but anyway. $2.95, complete with a little spider web. I was going to tell you my cat's down at the vet, so I won't be interrupted, but I can hear the other one at the door now, so he's probably wondering where his sister is. The Testarossa and the GMC Wrecker. I think I have that one, but I'm not sure. 97 Firebird Formula. That's a nice heavy casting. and the Firebird SE Racer. It's not a heavy casting. And a motorcyclist. Dirt Scrambler. Yeah, there's always going to be ones that you're just not into in a collection, but that's what you get for just going lock, stock and barrel. Not sure what the camera just did then. Maybe I've gone on for 40 minutes. I might take a break and see what this camera's up to because it just went slightly dark. Okay, see you in a flash. And we're back. Slight technical issue with the camera, but we sorted it out and we're rolling once more. Well done if you've stayed with us up to this point. I forgive you if you've fast forwarded. This is going to be a mega video. 1998 saw the 97 Chevy Tahoe in crazy colours. I managed to tidy up the studio desk so there's no risk of collapse behind me. No prizes for guessing that this is the E-Class Mercedes. Never seen it in that colour before, so that's good. 99 release. And is that a double? I think so. Didn't we see that earlier in pink? And hey, that's a nice heavy casting. This is a really old casting. Looking very summery in the blue and splashes, white and splashes of blue from 99. Gee whiz. Complete with the cat here. Really nice old casting. And to go with my many GMC wreckers, don't have this one, well, didn't have this one until now. In orange, was that 96? No, 97 release. Excellent. Corvette Stingray 3 rears its ugly head again. Has this been opened? Clearly. This is, oh, that's really dusty. Let's get her out. Jeep Eagle. I know this as the Jeep, something to do with snow. What was it always called? Oh, it's really seen some action, hasn't it? No playwear about by the looks, but just really dusty. Send that through the car wash. It'll be fine. Nice old casting. Mail truck. Gee, it's gone by a few names, hasn't it? I forget what I'm remembering it as. That's an oxymoron, but anyway. 57 Chevy Ballier hardtop. That's a familiar colour. The most common one that ever came out in. Oh, got a skull and crossbones on the launcher, they're calling this one now. Or did then. Got a Dodge Viper RT10 in blue. City models. Wonder which city. $395 in 1999. Gee, they weren't even cheap back then, were they? Vinnie's Pizza with the Ford Transit. I was about to say this is the most common variant of the dumpster, but I've never seen that on the door. Disposal unit. Big W. 68, number 68 of whatever year that might have been. They switcherooed it on us here. 93, 94 release. The Road Roller. And this has been around for a while, the Volkswagen Micro Bus. It's been out. But Oh, what's that? Opel Calibra DTM World Cup. Oh, look at that. France 98. Soccer ball on the bonnet. Oh, that's peculiar. Wow. Always learning, always seeing something for the first time on this hobby, with this hobby. 69 Chevy Camaro SS396 in a nice blue convertible. Another Calibra, and this is open. I was going to say it's missing the spoiler, but it's not, it's just black. Opel Racing. Groovy. And Mercedes GTC. Interesting. Oh, that's familiar. I've got a few of that thing around. Absolute peg warmer back in the day, and got a Cobra on the Cobra. Mustang Cobra with the Tyco wheels. Interesting. And we've got an old Holden. It's an Australian Adventure 1. The Holden Commodore. What is that? The VS from memory. 97 Ford F150. Haven't seen that colour before today. 97 MGF. That's interesting. The Street Streak. That's weird. Chromed windows. Never seen that before. And a 67 VW delivery van. 35 of whatever year. Ford Bronco 2 with a bunch of piranhas on it. $2.95 20 odd years ago. Mercedes-Benz CLK convertible. That's a lovely green. What on earth is that? The Deep Diver. Okay. The fluoro orangey Dayglow Airport Fire Service. Look at that. Another really, really old casting, but I've never seen it in that colour, or those colours. I wonder if the horses are still inside. Might as well take a pic. Ooh, that's seen some better days. Yep, looks like it's got some GGs jammed in there. All their legs seem to be on, which is unusual for an older casting. Oh, it's been stood on. Maybe? Yeah. It's, I don't know. Something's going on with it. Whatever. Whatever, man. Oh, look at that. 5 Series Beamer. I've got a couple of ones of this in the racing livery, the white one. The Bilstein, is it? Never seen it in black till today. The response unit, the utility truck in blue and yellow. And a Jaguar Xj220. And another cop car. That's a nice crisp white. Often sun damaged, this one, but the Astra Cadet is brand new looking. Cliffhanger. Randomly. It's all very random, isn't it? Nissan 300ZX. Oh, it's a nice street rod. The 33 Ford street rod. Oh, there's, I'll skip to this. Look at that. Oh, complete with spider webs. It's kind of open. That's all dusty, isn't it? Australian Airlines. That's nice to see. The airport coach. Have to give these a wipe down at some point. Road roller. And another Jaguar cop car. Loving it. Loving it. Oh, look at that. I've never seen that colour before. Some things, this is the flare side pickup. Some things you really take a shine to early on, and you think you've got them all until you see a new one. So get in there and take a closer look. Oh wow! This is of course off the Baja Bouncer. Ah, that's great. Ah dear. This is a good day. Big W, $2.63 for the Dodge Viper in red with the Tyco wheels. Refuse truck, they're calling it today. Metro DPW. Ooh, you don't see too many of these around anymore. This is the Peterbilt Tanker in shell. That's nice. And I don't think I've ever seen the news truck in that livery. So, Dayglow Bulldozer. Excellent. Ooh. I've always had this in the dump truck, but I've never found it in the cement truck until now. Oh, there's lots and lots of new Bees shovel nose tractor in white. Who knew? Got the maintenance truck, also known as the snowplower. Highway department on the door. And this one's been trotted out a few times, the Vauxhall Frontera. Yep. Big 295 back then. Gee, that's come out in a few colours, hasn't it? As has this Mercedes Track 1600 Turbo. Got that one in a nice muted green and grey. Oh, Fire Savers. Gee. Blue and yellow. What year? 1999 release. Another FedEx one. This one unsealed. Oh, we're doing well. Oh, that's a double. That one. And another flare side. Yeehaw. And another flare side. Wow. This is certainly a nice way to boost the collection. What on earth is this? Peterbilt BP Tanker. Gee, I think that might be a rare one. 98 release. Oh, that's pristine. I think that's a rare bird. More than makes up for any duds in this box. The Plymouth Prowler in crimson. Oh, that's a new livery. It's the fire truck. And a 959 Porsche. This is fun. This is a double, I think, of this lot. Maybe I'm dreaming. What's this 5-pack? Uh-oh, got another one. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Is that a... That's not the Cosworth, is it? No. Maybe. I think that's the Escort. City Life Action System. Oh, all of these are new to me. All the liveries. Got to find a year. Oh, it's frustrating. Zoom in and freeze frame. You can have an easier time of finding that year. Oh, what's this? Oh, there we are. 1997. Ah, these are all new liveries. That's got to be free. That's got to be ripped out at some point. I will. I'll do an unboxing of that in the future. Wow, that's old. Certainly not the oldest thing in this room, as I'm racing up to 50 this month. A couple of racing cars. That's great. Where did this come from? Thompson and Thompson's Carousel. I'm supposing that's Carousel Shopping Centre in Cannington in Perth. News agency there sold this for $3.25 back in the 80s. Where are we? 88. That would have come out. And a different one there. Formula 1, I think. Hey, can you ever get too many of this? I have quite the fleet of that now, and I'll never let them go. Mercedes Police Chevy tractor in orange, and BMW 850. That's feeling very metal, and it's open, so we'll have a look. I think this was metal on metal with opening doors. Hey, never seen it. I think I've got a dark red one of these. You beauty. That's heavy. Suspension, 8-dot wheels. The Pontiac Pontiac stock car. I was going to call it a Pro Stocker, but they don't call it that there. The Z3 BMW. And, oh, let's fast forward to this. Oh, I've never seen it like that before. The Waikikamu on the side. Waikikamu is a town in New Zealand, believe it or not. Imagine living in Waikikamu. It's got nothing to do with this truck. I'm just going off on a strange tangent, sorry. That's a nice find. Another Peterbilt to the collection. Bright orange earth mover, whole pack, as we know them here. Alfa Romeo in the openable box. So we'll take a look. This got a lot of flack when it came out as a real car. It's strange. This is actually a bit banged up. That's okay. Ford Focus in black. And another cop car. The Crown Vic. Matchbox didn't do the Crown Vic justice, I think, but anyway. Chevy van 4x4. Oh, nice. Yeah. So I've got another BMW 850i. So this, we just saw a dark blue one. Here we are. And this, I believe, that's got a plastic base made in Thailand. But very happy to now have 3 colours of it. This is substantially lighter. And strange blue interior. Never knew it came in that colour. Brilliant. I always say it, but I'm always learning with this hobby. Oops. That's a repeat, I think. Oh, maybe not actually. All becomes a bit of a blur, doesn't it? Well done if you've stuck through with me. This is very strange. Well, it's not strange. It's new to me. Ambulance, the Ford ambulance in that livery. Very heavy casting. Got that in yellow. And that's unbelievably a double. Never knew it came in that colour, and now I have 2 of it. And another twist on the Snorkel fire engine, fire squad. Blue interior there. Interesting. And the Claws van, great. Sticking with the 4x4 Chevys. Sweet. And that's, I think, a double. So strange to be getting doubles of things that were released 30 years ago. Oh, Audi TT in red. Very nice. Got to get longer arms. The Bmw Z8 Convertible in black. It's heavy. Oh, sweet lord. Second one of that today. Man. Perfect box. And an orange one I think we've seen, but not with the P&L Co on the door of the utility truck. We've got another 5-pack in here. A VW concept in orange. Oh yeah. It's yet another police car. Geez, there's a few emergency vehicles in this lot. The Astra Cadet with a very different livery for the police. This isn't one of my favourite castings, the Chrysler Panel Cruiser. Strange little fella. But you need them in the collection, don't you? The Buster in blue with a streak of yellow. Oh, the El Camino. I think I've got that on the card somewhere, and maybe loose too. Very spoilt. I always get that feeling that I'm a spoilt kid with this hobby, which is a nice feeling, but yeah, I'm spoilt. Ferrari F40 with a huge horse on the bonnet. Snorkel truck. Oh, that's opened. That's another fatality, I think. It's got no snorkel. The Lambo. Haven't seen it in that setup before. And a dumpster or refuse truck in dark red and dark grey. What's this? Oh, London Taxi. How can you miss a London Taxi? It's strangely on its side. We've all seen one of those before. Oh, looky there. $2.99. I'm sure they were cheaper in the last one I pulled out. But great. Yeah, Rage. It was a music show here in Australia. Maybe it's still running. The top 50 music videos of the week were always on Rage. Another Snorkel unit in pristine condition. What have we? Ah, gee, they liked the Snorkel units, didn't they? This is a very different colour, and it's open. Very exotic. In cranberry? No, don't know. We'll plough through. Australian collectors. Huh. Never knew about this one. It's strange. Just says motorcycle. Well, no postie I ever knew rode one of those. They have little, I think they're Honda 50s. They deliver your letters to your box. Yep. Huh. Weird wheels for the Porsche 959. Jeep Cherokee, looking quite plasticky. I suppose we're going to... I was going to start putting them back in the box, but incredibly, we've gone over an hour now. But here are two. Bulldozer and Excavator. We've got that heavy backyard job to do this weekend. Seen those out there? Oh, that's nice. 56 Ford pickup. And we've just got a little handful to go, so take this monster out and have a look. A little bit of scuff marks on that roof from the box. Bulldozer in dark red with black canopy. Got quite a few of these, and quite happy to keep getting quite a few more. It's the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon 280 GE. 97 Corvette in a strangely light blue. It's cool. And as we get to the last ones, we've got the Wave Buggy Water Ski Duo. And hey, another police car. I think that's like the 4th cadet now, isn't it? In the police liveries, different types. What'd they do there? So this is the one we've been discovering, and they got a bit cheap, didn't they? But metal base. Doors still open. Yep. Gee, imagine living with that interior. It feels sick. But now I have 4 different ones, and lucky last is a 5-pack. Someone wrote some numbers on a piece of paper. Gee, that keeps popping up. So does that. Ferrari. I always find these collections quite... There's a hint of sadness, isn't there? You buy somebody else's entire collection. I never ask why they're selling. It's none of my business, you know. Maybe they're just downsizing. Maybe, you know, best case scenario, they got a bit bored with it and they don't want them anymore. But this one from 1997. And yeah, always very humbling to acquire somebody else's collection because it's such a personal thing. Get rid of that. Take a good look. Yeah, I think I might open this at some point, but I don't know. It's a bit overwhelming. Right, I'll tidy up the studio desk behind me. Thank you very much if you've stuck around till the end, or even if you've flicked through to see what's what. Who's who in the zoo, as they say. Yeah, I'll do an end shot and we'll wrap it up. Wait here. And there we are. These aren't all of them, but these are all I could fit on the extended studio desk. A few really big surprises for me. A lot of stuff I just hadn't seen before. And very happy to have them in the collection now. Spend the next few days, I suppose, going through these. I don't catalogue them these days as much as I used to anyway. I just sort of figure out whether or not I've got them. If I don't have them, I find a home for them in the storage drawers behind me, and just continually expand and learn about this amazing hobby of Matchbox car collecting. Hope you enjoyed this mega long video. Thank you for sticking around, or even fast forwarding through to the end. It's fine by me. You get what you get out of these videos. You know, you're probably interested in a few things or tens of things, but I don't think anybody's wholeheartedly interested in absolutely everything that Mattel has ever brought out. So like me, you sort of have your favourites, don't you? And seek them out through the years and through the releases. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, probably shorter one. Bye.